Today on our 2016 Subaru Outback, we're going to be test fitting the Yakima FullBack 2 bike rack. And that's going to be part number Y02634. As you can tell, we do already have a bike installed, so let's go ahead and take a closer look and show off some of the features. Now if we start from the outside and work our way in, we're going to see this nice integrated cable lock system that comes out from this arm of the bike rack, wraps around your second bike you have installed, and then simply inserts in that little notch right there. You will get a set of keys with this bike rack, so when you want to unlock the cable, you just insert your key in there, unlock it, and then you can unload your bikes. On this side, we're going to see this nice bottle opener on the other arm, which is courtesy of Yakima on all of their bike racks. Up here, we're going to see the cradles we have. They are stationary, so they don't adjust back and forth. However, they do have this nice rubber TPE padding. And what that means is that these little notches right here are going to act as shock absorbers for the frame of your bike while you're traveling. And it's going to help protect the frame of the bike from any type of damage during travel. We're going to see that our bike is secured at 3 different points of contact. We're going to have 2 zip strips on the top of our frame, securing the frame into these cradles. And then down here, we're going to have this anti-rattle cradle. Now, once the zip strip has secured the frame of the bike into the cradle, that's going to prevent our bike from moving too much during travel, thus preventing any type of bike-to-vehicle contact or other bike-to-bike contact if you have another one installed. Over on the front, we're going to see this nice wheel strap that is securing our front wheel to the frame of our bike. Now, you will get a strap like this with your bike rack, and the reason we have it strapped there is we're going to prevent the front wheel from turning too much and avoiding any type of vehicle-to-bike contact or other bike-to-bike contact. And now that we've gone over some of those features, we can go ahead and remove the bike. How we're going to do that, we're going to come in close. We're going to have a black tab on either side of our bike rack. We're simply going to push in on both of those tabs. That releases the zip strip, and we just pull it right out. We'll hang it on our arm for now. Do the same over here. And then our anti-rattle cradle. Once we do that, we can remove the bike. But before I do want to point out that I do have the anti-rattle cradle for the other bike folded up currently, and that's going to help me avoid hitting it while I'm taking off the bike, so I don't have to pivot around it. As you can see, I don't have to really pivot around that cradle. And once you have removed your bike, you do want to be sure to replace your zip strips so you can keep track of them and you don't lose them. And now that we have the bike removed, I do want to make a few measurements. We're going to first measure from the rear of our vehicle to the outermost part of our bike rack, which is going to be on these arms. We're going to see that it's about 25.5 inches added on to the back of our vehicle. Now, how we can take down some of that length, we can adjust these arms to fold down and conserve some space. How we're going to do that, we're going to come up to this gray knob right here. We're going to twist it up, and then it can allow one arm to fold down. Just be sure to lock it when you're done. We'll do the other one. And as you can see, they are locked into place. And now if I grab my tape measure again and go from the rear of our vehicle to the outermost part, we're going to see we're only adding on 6 inches right there. So that's a pretty substantial difference from when we had the arms folded up. So you want to keep that in mind for any close quarter situations you might have, such as parking or storage. If we look at the bike rack itself, we're going to see it's secured at 4 different points of contact. Up here, we're going to have these straps that go on the inside of our hatch. Now, on the inside, we do have 2 rubber-coated hooks that are set to anchor mode. You'll have to do that with your Subaru because of the spoiler right here. Your directions will show you how to do that. We simply just fed the strap up through here and pulled it up, and then simply put it on these metal clamps we have. We're going to see these nice rubber protectors around our metal clamps to prevent them from banging against the car, thus possibly making some damage. Down here, we're going to have 2 more rubber-coated hooks They're just hooked onto the bottom of our hatch, as you can see right there. And again, we're going to have these nice rubber protectors around the metal clamp. And the rubber coating on the hooks is going to protect the frame of your vehicle from any type of scratches or abrasions. Up here by the windshield, we're going to see we have these nice thick foam pads that are going to help protect the windshield from the steel construction of the bike frame. The last thing I want to show you guys is how we got this bike rack to adjust to fit our specific vehicle. We went to this center knob right here and we simply twisted it up, and we set this arm right here to the specific modification specified in the fit guide at Yakima. This lets you know that this certain trunk mounted bike rack can fit a wide variety of vehicles. You just have to be sure to check the fit guide on Yakima's website to make sure it can fit your vehicle. And there you have it for the Yakima FullBack 2 bike rack on our 2016 Subaru Outback.
First, we'll take it onto our slalom course. This will show you the side-to-side action, such as making turns or evasive maneuvers. Now we're at the alternating speed bumps. This will show you how it looks driving on uneven pavement or potholes. Finally, we're at the solid speed bumps, which simulates going into your driveway or parking lots.